You're viewing Sunnyside Live 39, and I'm glad you are.
And get your hat.
Yeah. Sing it, Laurie.
On the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Keep your gait a bit pat, and your troubles with no slow step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street.
Yeah, it's more than a box week here at Sunnyside Live. Yesterday we had the last More Than a Box performance at the Freight Salvage in Berkeley, and today we got the film More Than a Box. We got AI Chicken, and we got Gonad. Starting Gonad, this is the first episode of Gonad on today's show. We're going to watch every episode before the end of this season. And John Fleck doing Dan Coffey stories. Yeah, that's comedy.
Walk in the shade with those blues on parade, but I'm not afraid. This rover crossed over. Grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worry on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street.
Ah, yes, I'm hitting the buttons right. I like that. Okay, we're getting there. This is show 39, and I'm going to do 65 this year, and then next year we're going to do live shows another 13 weeks. But I don't know what that's going to be. This is mostly Duck's Breath. This is the Duck's Breath series. Every day we start with a Duck's Breath video when we get to the videos. But the first thing we get to, which we forgot to get to yesterday, bad Bill. We forgot the Queen. I'm sorry, Queen. I'm sorry that we forgot you. You forgot me. I know. I've told everybody I forgot you. It's okay. I'll forgive you. Okay. You got a joke? I do. Fire away. Knock, knock. Who's there? I'll say. I'll say who? Yes, owls do say who. Who. Yeah. She's great. She's the core of comedy. Just one little change there in the structure of the joke, and you got a joke. Another joke. You got joke. But now we're going to move into an epic joke. This is More Than a Box, film version by Dean Jones. This is a bit that we ended up ending a lot of our shows with, just because it was all of us making a lot of noise and jumping around. And this is us making a lot of noise and jumping around in film.
I'm married now, and I got a wife and a kid and a couple cute little hamsters, real furry little fellas. And I worked down there at the insurance exchange, and I got this box at the ANP. Now, I thought it was a perfectly ordinary box, so I just threw it down the basement, and I went to work. And I came home from work early one day, and my kid was sitting on the box watching the TV set. It was actually more than a box. It was like a little TV chair. Another time I came home from work, and the kid was watching it like it was the TV. It was more than a box. It was like a little TV. And And we found you could do lots of things with this box. Like when the aquarium broke, we put all the fish in it. You couldn't see them, but that was all right. And out in the garage, I used it for a little stepladder to reach my tools. They're really up there, you know? And the kids used it for a little carousel to go around and around on. It was more than a box. It was a real fun thing. It was like a clothing store. You could wear it for a pair of pants, or a shirt, or a hat, or a pair of shoes. It was like a little ballet. You could put things in it, take things out of it, and put them back in your pocket. It was like a sporting goods store. It was a baseball, and a basketball, and a handball, and a football. It was a Torch of Liberty, burning in the night, a gift from the French. You could hide things with it, hide guts with it, hide yourself with it, hide your friends with it. More than a box. Patent pending. KTEL Productions, more than a box. Thank you.
Yeah, that was doing more than a box in a film. And tomorrow we have the final sketch in that film, which is the Maroons. And I hope you check tomorrow's show out, because I thought that was one of our best bits. So now what we're trying to do here is show you old classics. That's what my son Richard says. Call them classics. Don't say archive. Archive is like, oh, dusty and dirty. And a classic sounds like, yeah, I'm now going to read a classic. I got Shakespeare and I got More Than a Box. Which should I choose? Okay, I'll watch More Than a Box. But we also have new original stuff. That's the goal. New original stuff with the same comedy sensibilities to develop an audience, like we did with the Duck's Breath stage show, where we just kept trying stuff. And that's what we're doing here. We're going to keep trying stuff so that we develop a sunny side audience like you that likes the material that we produce, the comedy that we produce. And I don't know what kind of comedy it is. I've tried to define it way too often. And Merle says, yeah, just call it comedy, Bill. Don't call it odd or surreal or strange or sophomoric. And sophomoric is not a bad term, because that's college, and that's who we basically appeal to, is second-year university students who are ready to laugh at lots of all the stuff they learned. That's it. That should be it. Laugh at everything you've learned. That should be our motto. Anyway, here's another step on the road to, I'm not going to say anyway. I'm not going to say and I'm not going to say anyway. So I'm sorry I said that. Take it back. Eliminate it from your brain. Let's get over and AI chicken. Why did the AI chicken cross the road?
Why did the AI chicken cross the road?
That sounds like the beginning of a delightful new children's book. And honestly, I always thought I'd make a great father, but the private investigators hired by several ex-girlfriends have different views on that subject.
Okay. That was written by Laurent Martini, a good friend, and started working with him with SF Comedy, which we have a playlist of on Sunnyside. You can go see a lot of those sketches. And he's now writing those, and I'm making them. And Andy Paley is doing the music, and we're using Runway Gen 2 to produce text generator. You just write text. So that's at the end of every bit, like you saw, it says this is what we use to generate the video you're seeing. And it's so fun, because you type in the words and you never know what they're going to show you. And they show you, Runway Gen 2 shows you 4 previews and says, choose one of these. And you choose it. And you can extend it 4 seconds or 8 seconds or 12. You can keep extending it. And for credits. And the credits are like, I don't know, 15 cents a piece or no, 4 seconds is like 25 cents, something like that. I don't know. But I found out they also re-up your credits every month. They just give you new credits. So I'm going to use a lot of that Runway Gen 2 text generation because it's so fun. And it's 16:9 HD video, which looks great. And you can make it as long as you want because in Final Cut, you can just make it longer. So I'm using it now in Livestream 1 too. That's our mega series. All the episodes are about 4 to 5 minutes long, and it's a big long story, and it's so in development. Remember when we read the original script, and said, too many stuff just thrown together. You can't. Nobody's going to be able to follow this. And so I'm trying to make people follow it. Why am I talking about tomorrow's show? Let's get to today's show. And here is the first episode of Gonad the Barbarian. We're going to run the whole show.
This way, that in the century to come, after the demise of industry, after the economic apocalypse, there shall be kingdoms built from junk. The dead machinery of your time will enter the planet, and the gas wars will rage, and this new age will birth from the tribe of Tropin, Gonad the Barbarian. He who stands on the edge of thought. He who tips things over, master of all that stands before, and stamper of the usurpers of reason beneath his sneakered feet. And many times will Gonad wield his mighty basher in the service of his king. So let us travel forward now to those thrilling days of future, where men are men, and electric sheep are careful. And see now the exploits of Gonad at the Battle of Dodge and Standard Station. And further see Gonad at the Battle of Hardy and McDonald's, where many were the weaker laid low beneath the golden arch.
Yeah, that's that's Gonad, and you can see the whole show. It's about a 50-minute show, and it's 18 episodes. And Sunnyside, you go to the playlist and click, and you just watch it through. And like I said, we're gonna have all the episodes before the end of this 65 show run, just to try to get people to go over there and look at it, because it's a one-act play, and it was really, really good. And it was really fun to do, and it was a big hit. And why is it not a feature? It should be a feature. That's the goal. We're going to make it a feature. We're going to make lots of features with Sunnyside comedy sensibilities if things work according to plan. And how they can work according to plan is you keep viewing and subscribing and being my friend. That's it. That's the plan. You just be my friend, and that's all I really care about. Okay, let's finish it up with today's feature, Fractured Fairy Tales, written by Dan Coffey and performed by John Fleck. Yes, this is a different world that Dan Coffey creates.
Once upon a time, there was a boy named Stewart who liked to pretend he was suffering from a fatal illness. Every day, Stewart would lay in bed moaning and pretending to have a heart attack, brain cancer, or infectious hepatitis. Fortunately, Stewart's mother was a Christian Scientist who believed all sickness is a lack of faith. She never called a doctor and would wait on Stewart all day, murmuring soothingly. Stewart thoroughly enjoyed playing an imaginary invalid. One day, a Girl Scout came to the house selling cookies. She sensed there was something wrong and barged into Stewart's bedroom. He stopped moaning and stared at the little girl. "Get up! Leave this house and your imaginary diseases behind," the Girl Scout ordered. Stewart's mother struck the girl on the back of the head with a baseball bat and buried her body in the basement. That night, Stewart and his mother feasted on Girl Scout cookies while Stewart moaned and his mother occasionally murmured, "There, there."
Yeah, that's a world not too many real people live in, but it's the world that Dan Coffey creates. And John Fleck performed so well. Thank you so much. Very important for you to watch, for me to do this. Well, it's important for me to do this because I don't know. I just like doing it for people like you. But now it's time to say goodbye.